It's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is disagree agreeably. Well, with the social media phenomena that I guess you would call this that we're living in, there's a lot of disagreement, right? There's tremendous amounts of disagreement, and there seems to and I would say disagreement is fine. You're always going to be disagreeing with people about a variety of things, but maybe you could disagree agreeably, right? Not so, cut back on the contention where you can. Now, maybe some cases it's so everything is blatant and you have to react with forcefulness, but I would say most of the time you probably don't. So that is that aspect. Another aspect is when you're disagreeing agreeably, that means you don't agree with someone, but you, instead of going off on some rant or getting on your soapbox and proclaiming why you disagree with this person or this situation, you disagree with it and you leave it, right? There's no, haven't you ever had the case where somebody has said something and then you just say, oh yeah, but then you don't do it, right? That's kind of the disagreeing agreeableness. So that's kind of how we've always most politely dealt with crazy people trying to run our lives, is we agree with them with our words, but we disagree with them with our actions. I think that's probably the most accurate way to think of this. Think of back when you were a kid in school, the teacher says, well, little Johnny, I don't want you to do all this stuff at recess that I hear you're doing. And Johnny goes, yeah, I won't do that, Miss so-and-so teacher. And then Johnny goes out at recess and does all those things, right? He agreed with words, and that satisfied the teacher, but then that he disagreed with his actions. And I think that's really, in its essence, that's what I'm getting at, right? We can, the people who are most strong in wanting to control us like it if we agree with them with our words, but there's really no way for them to enforce all of the things they are telling us to do with their actions, right? So I'm sorry if this kind of flies in the face of what the people who are kind of forcing us to do things, how they would like us to behave. But see, our behavior, my behavior, your behavior, it isn't up to somebody else to decide, right? It isn't up to someone else to tell me how to behave. So when I was married, my wife always wanted me to behave in a certain way, and I bristled at this. I hated her telling me how to behave, what to say, what to do. That trying to control me in that manner ruined my life. It ruined my life while I was with her. It forced me to leave her, and because she used more and more vicious methods to control me, with verbal abuse, and I didn't like it. I didn't appreciate it. But my behavior I didn't want to change who I was, right? I wanted to be who I am. And now I know a lot of people think that they should be in charge of telling men, especially, how they should be, but that doesn't mean you as a man have to agree with it, right? Perhaps you could agree with your words, but you disagree with your actions. I think that's kind of the classic way of doing this. So I'm gonna probably have to make an article about this, because I think this is extremely important for men, for your life as a man, is somehow understanding how to disagree agreeably, how to order your life so you're not pushed around by other people, especially your wife. And so give that idea some thought, all for now.